Alright, let us write our first job description. But before we do that, we need to list down all the tasks that we frequently work with. Do we work more on new website builds? Do we work on bug fixing? Do we work more on custom theme development? Do we work more on speed optimization tasks? So basically, we need to list every type of task that clients send our way. Then arrange them by frequency. Because in the beginning, we will focus on hiring specialists, not generalists. We also need to list down the skills that developers should have, including other requirements like our preferred working time zone. Let me show you one of my job descriptions. So this is one of the job descriptions that I posted. Need a WordPress plus PHP developer for a long-term position. So I was looking for a developer who knew WordPress, but he was also a PHP developer. And basically, I was looking for someone who can work on custom theme development and who can extend features of existing themes and plugins. I wasn't looking for someone who is a front end developer. So here, as you can see, I wrote that you won't be creating any HTML from scratch, but you should have an adequate knowledge of HTML, CSS, and jQuery to work on the existing code. Please do not apply if you are a front-end developer with some knowledge of PHP, because most of the work will demand back-end programming and not front-end programming. So I was looking for a PHP developer who also knew WordPress. And these were my other requirements. So even you were a good PHP developer who was also a WordPress developer, but if you didn't cover these requirements, then I wasn't going to hire you. So my other requirements were ability to communicate clearly, dedication to meet project deadlines in a timely manner, right? I am a human at the top of your proposal. So this way I know that you have read my complete job description, because most of the freelancers, they quickly send proposals, they don't read the job description completely, they don't understand the job, and they just quickly apply as soon as the job is posted. So they think that if we post quickly, then the client will see our proposal and they will respond to us. But again, if your proposal is not good, if you have not followed the instructions, it doesn't matter if you post quickly or late, client is not going to work with you. So this was one line that the freelancer needed to write at the top of the proposal for me to notice your proposal. Attention to details. Again, if you can do this, it means that the freelancer is attentive to details, and that kind of developer we need, right? Who's attentive to details. And I also needed someone who can respond me quickly in within 12 hours. So these were my requirements. But first, you must be thinking, where will we post the job? Now we are getting to the important part. We will not hire anyone from local job boards or directly. We will hire only through a freelance marketplace like Upwork. Why a freelance platform, you might ask? Well, there are many reasons. For example, we are not bound to local talent only. The whole world's talent is within our reach. We will never have a problem finding someone who matches our requirements. We can quickly hire, test, and fire people if needed. Because when people work through freelancing platforms, they behave professionally. The same people, if you work with them outside the platform, may not act that way. They may miss deadlines, give excuses, or show a laid back attitude because there is no system watching over them, and they can get away without any consequences. But when those same people work through a freelancing platform, everything changes. Suddenly, they become very professional. Deadlines start to matter. Updates start to matter. They update clients frequently. and they don't ghost the clients, and they give their best effort to deliver quality work. Why they do that? Because there's a system over them, and they know that if a client is dissatisfied, a bad review can hurt their freelancing career on that platform. This is why I always hire developers from Upwork. I'm not bound to any one country. I can hire from anywhere. And even if I hire someone local, they must still have an Upwork account. I will only hire them through Upwork. Unlike direct hiring, where you need resumes and interviews, here I can just look at the developer's history on Upwork. If they are top rated, have worked at least 1,000 hours and earned at least $10,000 minimum, that will be my preference. Because these numbers show consistency, quality, and dedication. And that is the kind of developer we need, isn't it? So go ahead and post your first job. In the next lesson, I will show you the exact questions I ask developers who apply and how I make my hiring decisions.